Dear Doctor, this is a brief tutorial whereby we will show you how to handle a consultation when you receive one from webcam clinics. You shall get an email notifying you that you have received a new booking. And in this email you will find a link to start the Zoom meeting. You need to make sure that you are logged in to your Zoom account with which you have registered at webcam clinics. The date and time are listed herein, and the time zone as well. Please be aware of the time zone. So for example, you may get a consultation from Canada, then you will find here that the time zone is the Canadian time zone. So this is one of the two emails you will be getting. This is the other one, and in the other one you will note that the order is paid. If it is not paid, then you do not need to take the consultation. When your patient fills in a medical file, you shall receive a notification like this one, and you can click on this link to directly go to your medical file. And this is the one that we are concerned with. You press open. Please go to the bottom of the page to review the medical information the patient has sent. Up here, you can reply to your patient. You can also attach files. You can also review the attachments that the patient has sent. So, for example, the patient is 36 years old, he's a male, these are his contact information. He has hypertension. Under the title medical conditions, he has listed hypertension. Under prior surgeries, he has listed this one. Under medications he's on, he has listed that one. Allergies, nothing. And the patient is obliged to not leave any of these fields empty. So if he has nothing, he should write nothing. This is of highly important medical legally. The patient also has to press accept on the following terms and conditions, which are also of high medical legal value. Then once you have reviewed the patient's history, you go up and check the attachment that he has sent, and then you can send him notes herein, like please do an MRI, lumbar spine, for example, and you send the note to the patient. Or you can just review the medical file in anticipation for the upcoming online video consultation. This is also where you will write the advice to the patient, where you will write the prescription to the patient, and he is able to reply to you on the same page. So this medical file will always be there for you and your patient, and you can go back to it at any point in time. I've received an email informing you that there's a new booking. This is the date and time, and this is the time zone, and this is the start link, and this link gets you into the page where you can find the details of the booking, whether it's been paid or not, and the phone number and email and name of the patient. There's another email that leads you to the medical file of the patient. So when the date and time are due, you just click here, start. You will need to log in to your Zoom account, and you will launch the Zoom app, whether on the desktop or the mobile phone, and it is always recommended that you do that on the desktop computer. Nevertheless, the mobile phone will do as well. So once you're in, you click participants, and you will find that your patient is waiting here. This word may change according to what the patient has chosen to name him or herself. So you press admit, and you make sure that you unmute yourself and that you start the video. And if your patient cannot do that, you should prompt him or her to unmute him or herself and start the video. You can do this via the chat or directly via the mobile phone or email. And it is always recommended that if your patient finally cannot for any reason join the meeting, that you conduct the consultation anyways on the phone. So if the patient has not joined in yet, you can prompt him to join in by returning to the email and clicking this link that takes you to his or her mobile phone number. So you need to log in, and here you will find the patient's contact information. You can contact him or her directly.